Ano tawag dito? Parang yung sa Senwa din. Yung gumanap na si Senwa. Hindi nga siya actress eh, yung gumanap na Senwa, no? Video editor siya sa Ninja Theory. Tapos nakita siguro na okay yung ano niya, pangatawan niya as Senwa. Kasi ginawa siyang ano, mocap, no? Nanalo siya ng game award, ng award, no, for best performance on that year, no? So si Lady D, I think first time din niya atang mag-ano sa ano. Nice. Anong game to?
This story will eat you alive.
Alan Wake!
This story
Shit!
is a monster. And monsters.
Tang ina, Alan Wake to? Ay, hindi. Alan Wake! My God! Oh no! Fudge! PS5 Series X Next Gen! Oh my God!
Gotcha! Alright, I'm joined by my man Sam Lake.
Sam,
thank you all
nice!
from Finland for this. This is so exciting.
Oh my God!
Alan Wake 2, it's been a decade, fans have been asking for it. Why is now the right time to bring him back?
Well, Jeff, first of all, I want to say apologies.
Ay,
It's been
gulay. Thank you,
raining here
Lord.
in Los Angeles
Alan Wake
today.
to, nagkatotoo.
It's on us.
Buti nga, Microsoft.
Fiction leaking out
Biglang
into
ganun eh, no?
reality, so sorry.
Buti nga, pinondohan ni Epic to tsaka
10
ni Sony.
years, over 10 years.
Oh my God.
Wanting to make this
Shit, parang
dreaming of
nilabasan
making
doon.
it, we've been iterating on the concept and we know fans have
Alan
been asking
Wake!
for it. We've been a bit protective.
Alam nyo yung scene na yun, nung nakikita ko yung scene na yun,
This is gonna be a pretty
ang
scary
unang pumapasok sa
experience.
isip ko,
Now
Remedyverse.
we are convinced.
No, yung hall na yun, yung pa,
You are ready.
palapit ng palapit
What
sa
kind
kanya.
of game are we
Kasi
gonna
Bright
get for
Falls
the sequel? Can
yun.
you tell us something about it?
Lugar yun
Yeah,
sa
we are
Bright
breaking new
Falls.
ground here. This is going to be
Oh,
Remedy's
shit.
first ever
Oh my
survival
gulay.
horror game.
Love this. Okay, tuloy natin yung Alan Wake ano natin guys. Yun na pala joke during the waiting screen that was my reaction nung in-announce yung Alan Wake 2 during the Game Awards 2021, tama ba? 2021, yes. That was when they announced Alan Wake 2. Sobrang aga nun sa atin. Anong oras nga ba yun? Alam ko kasi ang Game Awards medyo late na siya sa ano eh. Pataka lang ako bakit.
On Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Hey guys,
seriously
ito na.
telling me that writer
Previously.
just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true.
Good evening, Mix Cabrinas. Auto-dibs na daw talaga Road to Alan Wake 2. Yes.
I was told that Alice
Wow,
had been
parang
taken
nilaro
over,
lang niya.
but that
Apollo
was a
Abad.
lie.
Ay, grabe si Sir. Ano mo si Shin?
Our purported kidnapper was eaten up
Grabe
by the
siya.
dark presence
Pag
before
Abad lang,
attacking me.
agad. Relative agad. Mga 6 or 7 daw ng umaga ata yun, sir. Ay, talaga? Ang aga, no? Alam ko, usually yung Game Awards, kino-cover namin yon mga around tanghali na eh.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman.
Anyway,
I had to give you a sedative. Don't
Ito na.
fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Ano mga kansa si kay JR?
nandiyan ka raw JR, Santiago. Wala pa, hindi pa siya nag-comment eh.
Si Apollo Abad, baka pati di Keshin Abad.
Hindi ko rin nga alam eh.
Felt groggy.
Hindi nga din tanong ko eh.
The big backstory element obviously deals with
Magkamag-anas
Thomas Zane,
po kayo.
the diver and the poet, Barbara Checker, Emil Hartman, and Cynthia Weaver, all in this 60s, 70s landscape in this story. I mean, Thomas Zane is a very kind of important character. Also, somebody who wrote, and also somebody who is now as the diver, very much
I see you brought
guiding
your
Alan
gorilla
Wake,
with you.
but
So
in
sure,
some ways
I
also
get the message.
haunting
Loud
him.
and clear.
And many of these elements are set as part of that backstory.
I understand you're
Okay.
confused.
Di ba
I'd be
kanina
more
nakita
concerned
natin,
if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for
nakita
it.
natin
Bigger
yung
deal.
initial ni
Now,
Thomas Zane,
why don't you come
TZ,
with me?
tsaka si
We'll reacquaint you with
CW,
my clinic and go
si ano
over
pala yun,
everything you
Cynthia
might have
Weaver pala
forgotten.
yon. Yung pangalan
Little
nung
walk, some fresh
yung
air.
matanda dun sa
Yes, it will do you
diner
good.
nung isang araw. You remember that?
Yung mag inakaitim?
Hindi, yung naka-item yun si Barbara Jagger yon. Yun yung girlfriend ni Thomas Zane nung before nangyari. Oo, pero originally ata si Cynthia Weaver ata ang jowa talaga ni Thomas Zane. Parang inagaw lang ni Barbara sa kanya. Parang ganun. Kaya pala may something dun, di ba nakita mo sa ano?
Ano yung tsura ni Cynthia?
Mamaya may kita mo during the ano.
Sa kinalong ni Barbara si Cynthia.
Hindi ko sure eh. Ito malalaman natin.
So may kasalanan pala kaya nag-love si Thomas Zane sa sa dark place dahil kay Barbara.
Kaya sadali lang ah. I-open ko yung trophy list. Wait lang. Kasi may mga set of trophies na makukuha tayo dito sa chapter na to. As in, marami-rami.
Merry Christmas. Happy Halloween muna, sir.
Happy Halloween daw muna. O yung Halloween pala namin sa ano, kailan nga ba yun? May date na eh.
Kailan?
Pero malala, basta may date na.
This week, second week, third week. Kailan?
Episode 4, no? Ito naman, at the start of episode 4, after you enter the stuff, ito, recording.
All my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Saan pa nalagay yung pin?
Ito, pag, during the end na yan eh. Anyway, basta yun, may mga parang ano yun? Lo. Yan, okay. Tuloy natin para meron tayong guide. Ay, hindi. Wait lang. Sorry. Parang alit yan. Nalit tuloy ako. Trophy. Okay, this one. Para hindi ko lang makalimutan. Hindi. Actually, later pa yan. Ito na lang. Medical option. Ay?
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript.
Ba't ganon? Na nga. Naurat ako. Basta yun, may kailangan tayong gawin. Okay? So, basta yung TV, tsaka yung something. Follow Dr. Hartman. Okay. Merong something dito.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Wala. Basta meron tayong
This
makakuha
way,
dito
Alan.
mga ano. Grabe naman. I think Anderson Brothers. Lock. Okay. Umiyak ka na, boy. I'm just
Mas gusto ko
exploring.
talaga to lab kesta dun sa, ano yung sikat na ballpen ng mga college?
Panda.
Now,
Hindi, yung-
Alan,
yung
from past
mamahalin.
experience with
Mali.
you, I know I need
Yung
to get
parang
right
tech
into the
pen
heart
siya,
of the
yung
matter
parang
as
mas
quickly as
manipis
I
pa
can
dito.
after
Pagka
an
mabigat
episode.
kamay mo nababak.
So
Wala.
I'm just going to say
Ano?
this.
Ato kasi
Alice
nabulong
is dead.
ka nun, sir, pag
No.
di umaga yun.
You're in a very
Tilintili.
vulnerable state
Ah,
until
tiling
you
babae daw
understand
yun. Ay,
and
grabe
accept
siya. Oo
this.
nga. Alam ko maaga yun eh.
And you couldn't face
Tulog pa
that.
sila Jemima nun eh.
You're suffering from
Grabe ka sa ang sarap ng
hallucinations.
bangs. Yun yung
Our
sa-
Kulayan ba natin
delusions.
Goku Lab?
Unusual
Merry Christmas,
thinking,
boss.
an
Wala pa?
obsession,
Ay, bagay,
light
September na,
and
no?
darkness, a feeling that
October
everything
na.
Sana mabawasan
revolves around
backlog
you,
niyo.
your thoughts and
Sana.
dreams.
Magandang gabi,
Your
Lorenzo.
mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Tingin ka nga sa taas, Lab. Pwede ka ba tumingin sa ceiling? Okay na. Sige. Ito na, shoe. Unipen! Ayun, Unipen ba yun? Hindi, Unipen din yung gamit ko dito eh, na isa. Hindi to, tech
We go
pen
this
to
way,
eh.
Alan.
Yung
Who is
sinasabi ko
Thomas
kuya
Zane
yung
as a
mabilis
character, really?
mag-bend.
I've
Ayun,
through the
G-Tech.
years I've read
Ayoko yung
interesting fan
G-Tech,
theories
nakakainis
about
yung
him, and
G-Tech na yan.
I'm not gonna dive too deep into these things.
Mabigat kasi
Um,
kamay ko,
but
kaya laging
it
nababali.
is an interesting question. Like
you put-
we see some glimpses,
pati ako
especially in the
tingin
DLC
sa
part of it, where we start to think that is he being completely
Grabe si Sir, may
open and
tinignan lang
honest
po ako. Ito
with
naman
us
si Kuya.
about his motives and who he really is. And
Pwede
how does
pala
this thing
ihalo ang
loop
brick sa
around
wood, no?
between the fictions of
Ay,
Zane and
stone.
Wake?
Cobblestone. Kasi tignan mo, stone yung gamit niya, tapos biglang wood.
It's all in your
Sa
head.
may upuan sa gilid
been
na
making it up.
stone na.
Apart from
Ganda
the
isama
tragic
yan sa
accident with
balahay.
your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind
Ay, hindi mo
trying
pa siya
to protect you
nalalabanan.
from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the
Yan ba
fantasy,
yung
it
lake?
will return.
Or ibang lake
I know
yan?
the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature.
Kamahal-mahal G-Tech, tapos ang daling masira.
Logic.
Part of the
Gawa ng
backstory we are
sandayan.
dealing with is
Maganda gumawa
about
ng
old gods of
sandayan,
Asgard, of course. They, in a way, belong into the same
0.8
continuation
gamit mo, Ate
as
Gemma.
Thomas Zane. I mean, we are talking about artists
0.5
who,
at saka...
in a way, have come
Ano
into
yung isa?
contact with these dark forces and ended up
Actually, hindi ko alam kung ano
affecting
gamit ko sa,
reality
ano,
in one
dong
way
A.
or the other.
Pero yung...
Old gods
ano
of
ko,
Asgard,
yung
of
tech pen
course,
ko,
through their
0.5.
music.
Golden Lake spread below us.
0.5 at saka 1.
Music is
Kasi
a
talagang
big
hindi ako
part
pwede ng
of
manipis. Ang
story
kapal,
and
yes.
storytelling
Pag
of Alan
nabagsak,
Wake.
GG ka talaga, diba? Tas ang mahal-mahal pa naman ng G-Tech. Magkano G-Tech?
There's a storm coming.
Na ballpen.
Funny, I don't recall there being a
Kamahal-mahal.
mention of
Tas
that in the
isang
weather
bagsak mo ng
forecast.
wasak. Wala.
Well, no matter.
Hindi mo na...
This way.
Hindi mo na
Follow me.
magagamit. Unlike dyan sa
Alan,
Unipen at
what I'm
saka
telling
sa
you is good
ano.
news.
Ay,
Right now
actually,
we're
yung
in
down A, pag
control.
nabagsak mo,
Every time you have a
magpuputol-putol
relapse,
na
it
yung
gets more and
sulat.
more difficult to resurface from
Ano,
the
yung
dark
Unipen,
depths of
yan
your
ang ano,
imagination.
kahit
Not
ibagsak mo,
surprising, considering your
patuloy pa rin
profession.
ang buhay.
Imagination is what you work with.
Yes.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Because you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I let him
illness,
talk.
after all.
Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my
Ang
head.
ballpen, ang
I dug my
pencil
nails
ko,
into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
Mongol lang. Tapos nung nag-college ako, nalaman ko yung mechanical pencil.
Come along. Let's go inside.
After nun, ayun na, mechanical pencil na ako, tsaka ano,
Here's the
Unipin.
entrance to the office
Tsaka
wing.
dong
That's for
yun lang
staff
gamit ko.
only.
80
You were
pesos
impressed
na
by my
ata yun
trophies
ngayon.
when you first arrived here.
Ate Gemma,
I
go
do love to
refill
hunt.
mga
The
30
great
to 40, ingat
outdoors,
lang sa
man
case.
versus
Ayun
nature.
lang.
It's wonderful stuff.
Mas gusto ko pa
Pretty
rin
damn
Unipin.
wonderful, yeah.
Tsaka kapag ka kasi ano, pag tracing na yung ginagawa namin, mas gusto ko talaga to. Minsan nagpo 0.3 ako eh, pagka kailangan, manipis. Masyado kasi makapal 0.5 eh.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me.
Sino yun? Parang si ano, Sam Lake.
For sure.
Si
Pati
Hartman
yun.
nga.
Si Hartman yan yung face niya ng totoong buhay.
Ewan ko.
So yan yung ano niya, parang yung mock-up niya.
Kind of dream you have when you have it.
Mahirap lang kasi ako, sir. Nung college lang ako medyo lumuwag. Pero mahirap pa rin nung college. Para pagka kulang yung allowance, tas gutom ako dahil hanggang gabi yung klase ko. Kumakain ako nung yung show my lab, yung
Hartman
5.
had mentioned that the power had been activated.
Yung
Maybe that
ano
was the
lang,
reason for
5
the
tatlo
generator
ba yun?
and the work light on
Alam
the
mo ba
balcony.
yun?
The generator hadn't been activated.
Bumibili ako
and
noon
there
yung
was
may
no key.
karton. Tapos maglalakad ako mula school hanggang Tondo. So, lakad-lakad ng mga 30
Grabe yung
minutes.
bero, ginawang drug.
0.3 yes, manipis lang. Or 0.4 pag medyo makapal, goods na rin. 0.4 yan yung pinaka-gitna eh. Pag 0.5 ka na, makapal na yan. 0.2 yan ang 0.1 at saka 0.1 at saka 1. Yan yung mga mamatay ka na. Hindi pwede mabagsak na ballpen.
So yung mga recording.
Hindi ko mag-gets ba't ang dami may gusto ng G-Tech? Di naman maganda. Well, kasi sila maninipis ang nila. Kaso kasi kapag ka nagsulat ako doon, laging bali yung yung nib niya. Kaya never talaga ako nag-G-Tech. Ayoko. Si Bobby, before kami magkakilala, nung nagkakilala kami ni Bobby, nung nagde-date na kami dalawa, nanghiram ako kay Bobby ng ballpen nga G-Tech. Pag magaan kamay mo, goods yung G-Tech. Kaya nga, mabigat kamay ko.
Oh,
Ay,
hello.
grabe.
I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming.
Hindi ko talaga
Dr.
mag-get yung
Hartman
hype
likes
dati
them.
sa
He
G-Tech.
has them
Grabe
in
lahat
his
sa
office.
klase ko halos
Yeah.
G-Tech gamit.
He's
Okay na.
He says I'm getting
Boss, nag-umpisa na history telling nyo. Baka may maalala yan.
Ngalin?
Yes!
Ano history to?
well,
Ako, yung
I guess I
makilala
better
kita.
start wrapping this up. The storm
Ay,
is
nalo ko si
almost
Bobby sa
here.
stream eh.
Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Saan yung mga recordings?
Hindi ba dun sa banda sa office ni Dr. Hart?
Kaya nga eh.
Sa likod.
Tingnan natin.
Sana all naka G-Tech. Sana all nga. Kasi ayoko ng G-Tech, manipis. Mga hinayupak ang mga naka G-Tech. Joke lang. HPW na lang, free gems pa. Grabe siya. Nagtatai kasi. Yan, HPW, Panda.
And
Tsaka rin
these
isang
two are the
yung
Anderson brothers, Odin
pinakamura.
and Tor.
Yung
They had a
tigdos.
piso, o
A heavy
tagdos.
metal band in the 70s and 80s
Yes, ko
called
kaya
Old
maglaro
Gods of
ganyan
Asgard.
katabi ko.
They even adopted new
Di ko
first
kaya
names to
maglaro ganyan
complete the
katabi ko.
image of
Sorry, baka
Viking
nasiko
gods.
ko na.
After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia.
Night
They're well
Springs.
cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Yung hammer.
Si Thor at si Odin.
No, that won't do.
Ayan na.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it.
Ako
We'll
nang
continue
hihiram
this,
lang
uh,
lagi ako ng ballpen sa mga kaklase ko para side kasi ako. Ikaw ata yung klase ng kaklase na manghihiram tas di na sinusole.
Grabe ka sa Parasite.
May kaklase ako, love, nanghiram sa akin ng ballpen. Siyempre, papahiramin ko, di ba? Kasi ang gagawin niya, lalawayan niya yung ballpen. Yung kinakain yung takip. Yung inangat-ngat yung takip. So, hindi ko na kinukuha. Alam mo kung sino? Nababanggit namin nila Kimi yun eh.
Mali.
Si ano, yung naging VTuber lang. Kilala mo na?
Grabe ka sa VTuber na ginagamit.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I
Baro
kept it
to-
safe from these bastards.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Jam. Hindi ko na sinasawali pag
My head was clearing up. Or
ikaw din
according to
natin
Hartman,
kaklase
I
na
was sinking
nangihingi
back
lang
into
ng
the
papel,
fantasy.
hindi
I
nagdadala
was
ng
convinced he
papel.
was
Pag,
lying
pag
to me
nagsabi yung teacher
about
ng
everything.
get one port,
Crazy
tingin
or
na
not,
na agad doon sa
G.
kaklase na
Anderson's
may
made
papel.
more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
Kaya ayoko magdala ng isang buong, isang pad. Kasi at the end of the day, wala nang boost na agad yung isang pad. Mahal pa naman isang pad.
Ay, nato ka
Meron
ako.
akong kaklase matalino, sabi niya, 50 cents isang pad. Nagbebenta siya ng pad.
Yun naman kasi dapat ibenta mo.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my
Ang
head.
pangat naman nun.
I can only focus
May
on
bear
writing.
na ano.
Everything else is a blur.
Ito yung ginawang rug.
Have been
Oo.
for days, but it's always
Diskarte
dark
ko pag
outside.
nanghihingi ng papel. Kunwari, pag one half crossroad, sinasabi ko na lang, ako ang maghahati.
Grabe siya sa
As
mga...
always, ganun naman talaga lagi.
Sabi mo, as always. Thanks for watching.
Bye!
Grabe siya. Ba't wala na sa yung mga recordings? The heck?
Sa office nga ng doktor,
Sa office
nasa
ba
ward
yun?
ka na ng lalaki.
Ayan,
The
type
white
line.
glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes.
Bakit sa ward ka
My
nakatira?
hands began to shake
Nabuang ka
uncontrollably.
na din?
Oh, ewan ko eh. Di ba sabi ni Hartman? Buwang siya.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Yeah!
The chaos was all about, but it could be my
Nakakaurat yung
only
nga.
chance of
Ayoko
getting
yung
out of here.
naghahati na nilalaway. Tapos pag binibigay sa akin yung papel, basang-basa. May ganun kasi akong kaklase. Grabe yung basa nung papel.
Yung pag hinati eh, ano.
Dumudro.
Ginagano.
Oo. Pwede naman ganun.
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Uwe!
We're on a comeback tour, baby. 'Cause I'm a comeback tour, baby.
Uy, manuscript. 'Di ba kasabing 50 cents? Isang pad. Isang pad. Uy, manuscript. 'Di ba kasabing 50 cents? Isang pad. 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 'Di ba kasabing 50 cents? Whoa!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Ba't nagaganon yung dalawa? Aklat ka ata eh. Go to Birchman's
Tatlo daw to eh.
Markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
You mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never.
Ito na may mapa ng Bright Falls.
Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no, Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes, tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark.
Haba naman ang usapan nito. Ilang tatlong tapes daw ito eh.
Please help me, Doctor, because I'm with
Timpla nga kapilab.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Palantaba na to.
Be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this.
He was
just a
completely
recording.
blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Yung extra? Tingin ka, kuya.
I'm buying that.
Ito?
I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How are your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Something yan.
How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Nangyari? Oh no, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. Nag-stuck siya actually.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from the old near wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
I'm stuck.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment,
Mrs. Wing,
I couldn't breathe
can
right.
you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time.
Hindi pwedeng ano to. Skip.
The parties, he's so angry.
Ay nako, na-stuck eh.
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because it would lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
Kaya habang hinihintay natin yan, titimpla lang ako ng shit.
At all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated, and I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words.
Pinamasarap na
The
C2.
phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yan. Yan ang pinakamasarap na C2 para sa akin. That's my favorite C2.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, Something changed in
Lasang.
Rudolph. He's producing
Para
extraordinary
siya,
work.
alam mo, grabe ka sa lasang shit.
Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all.
Para siyang ano,
And it's
winter
my belief
melon,
that
pero
he's not so much a creator
hindi
as
masarap.
an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts.
Ay, may honey kang binili.
Existence of such a role
Ba't wala?
before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Sorry. Okay.
Agent Nightingale.
Enough of that. Alan Wake. Let's go.
Barry?
Ow! About time.
Barry.
Ah!
Man, I'm
About
glad to see you.
time.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
Grabe ka sa about
it's right
time.
next door.
It's
okay?
about time. My
I mean,
heart is
The cops
beating.
found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously.
And if you want, say it now. It only goes to
These were all
show.
the pages I had on me. And more.
Tapusin na ba ngayong gabi, sir? Nako, di natin matatapos sa ngayon, ano,
You're sliding
Angelo.
back into the- Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Baka, ano,
Ah,
actually, baka saglit na tayo, no? Tingnan natin kung matapos agad natin yung episode 4 tonight.
Work together on
And then,
You have no idea.
next week na.
Barry, get out of here. I'll
Yung
catch up
5
with
and
you.
6.
Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just.
Go!
Tapos may control pa tayo. Lalarin ko din control.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ah, okay, gets ko na. Gets ko na. Parang gusto ata makapasok ni Hartman sa dark place. Siyempre, for self-gain. Tapos, yung una niya atang naging victim, or yung una niyang attempt from Thomas Zane. Nag-fail si Thomas Zane. Natrap pa siya sa loob ng dark place. So, kailangan niya ng another new na tawag dito, writer.
Another na new pa.
O di another. Oh shit. The dark presence is... Nakatingin yung wolf. Oy, puke ng ina. Ay, sorry. Dali! Dali! Oh no! Oh shit.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Hindi. Akit ako. Ay, puke ng ina mo.
Nagpapakamatay.
Subukin mo. Gulat ako. Eh. Buchu. Diba yun yung ano, kapag sobra yung nakain mo? Ano, Buchu? Woo! Takbo! Bilis takbo! Huwag may lupa! Putang ina ka! Ay, sorry. Oh, God. Yun. Sorry, sorry. Al, here down.
Hey, come on! You gotta get going!
Wait lang ha. Kumalma ka dyan. May kukunin lang ang mga kamote. Si Wheeler. That's it? Wala na?
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out! Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Sino yun? Ah, okay. Akala ko sinisingin na tayo sa ano. Akala ko sinisingin na tayo ng ating buhay. Ay, grabe siya. Sabi nila, katapusan mo na daw. Katapusan mo na ngayon! Messiah Fist! Pogi naman ako eh. Ano ba?
Ah. Sige na, saan? Dali na! Sakto sa tangot ng ilong mo yung shades.
Ano ba tong shit na to?
Ito kasi ano, kaso ayaw ko pa kasi gamitin yung
Ano ba yan?
glow in the dark.
Ba yan?
So, gamitin na natin yung glow in the dark.
Dami namang kashitan.
Ha?
Si Thomasin po ba si... Ato? Po ba al kapatid ni Billy Zane? Grabe siya. No. Ba't pa binali? Di ba yun yung hinahagis para umilaw?
Hindi, flare yun. Ay, well, yes. Ito yun. Glow
Ba't
stick.
mo binali? Hindi na iilaw to pag binali.
Baliin mo lang.
Liquid pala to.
Ano na isa?
Dali na.
Patin.
Asasino! Asasino!
Kunwari 3D.
Anong 3D? 3D Kanojo? Ano to? Don't trust Emil. Holy shit.
Siya si Emil.
Ayun nga, si Hartman. Okay, save point.
Ayan na yung nahirapan ka last time. Doon ka pupunta sa nakatulog. Diyan nata yun eh, yung nahirapan ka.
Mas dumali nga siya sa remaster, yung difficulty niya. Mas na, na umokay.
Revolver pala gamit mo eh.
Mas mahirap yung, yung original version nito sa PC. Tsaka sa Xbox. Ay, yung bantay. Ay, puto na naka. Oo nga. May ibon kasi nakakaurap eh.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day. You get 3 pills in the evening. You sleep like a baby.
Ay, pucho! Ay, putang ina naman. Ba yan? Mahirap, wala kulang tayo sa ano, resource.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Uy! Uy! Wala na? Ay, Pokemon! Yun. Okay, May laban to eh. Oh, may laban to. Alam ko to part na to. Pero dun pa ata sa dulo yun. Pero lootin muna natin mga pwede natin malot. Para sigurado. Ay, putang ina ka! Wala tayong batteries. Mahirap daw i-backlog na yan. Grabe siya. Now. Tapusin nga natin eh para sa Alan Wake 2 eh. Ito mga to parang napas-kumpas to. Ano daw sabi ng crow kay Alan? Uwake. Grabe kayo. 57 minutes pa lang naman tayo. Early pa. Emil made Tom do it. O, di ba? Si Emil daw made Tom do it. Shit. Ano yung ginawa ni Emil? To make it do it. To make Tom do it, no? Kung ano man 'yun. Up. Mga may tinuturo na naman. Ay, shit! Ay, putyang gala naman! Grabe naman itong mga asasino na to. Asasino! Ayun. Emil Tom Goods It. Ay, grabe shit. Nakaya mo si Emil. Si Emil. Short yan for Emilio. Diba yung Emil? So parang pwede pala natin itawag kay Aguinaldo ano eh. Emil! Paring Emil. Uy, meron naman tayong shotgun. Gusto ko yan. Shotgun. Heavy machine gun. Ayun si ano. Okay, ito na. Reunited na tayo with Barry Manilao. Pero si Barry Manilao. Grabe ka kay Barry Mason. Burton kasi yun, hindi Mason. Niloloko mo ko eh.
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Grabe ka kay Erza. Erza Emil.
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, napin mo na. Okay, labanan ko muna itong mga kamote na to. Ang gala naman. Tinagasahan lahat.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest.
Dinala niya yung parang ano, ang tawag dyan?
Come back soon sign.
We're going
Basta kung ano man yan.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Standy daw. Ay, standy nga. Standy. Ano yan, sir? Kamukha mo na tuloy yung vocalist doon ng Pedicab. Grabe siya. Ang pusa mo. Ang pusa mo. Hindi lang medyo mami yun. Kung sinasaktan mo ako, yan ang gusto ko. Kaya nga eh, Shinji, ilabas mo na ang helicopter.
They never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the
Grabe
bottom
ka
of the
sa
lake, but
Pedicab.
she's not dead.
Di mo ba alam na, sino nga bang ano yan? Frontman yan? Sa sandwich yun eh. Raymond Marasigan din ba yun? Pedicab.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here.
Pedicab.
It makes them come true. But there's a
Si,
catch.
ano pa nan?
The dark
Raymond
presence,
Marasigan.
whatever that thing is,
Oy, Claudie.
twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I
Tama ba?
believe
Nagpwede
you.
ka ba siya?
Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board,
52
man.
na pala to.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far
Kay Dad
gone
ni
to
Lo,
tell me
ani
with all
Tito.
the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm.
1971 eh.
Just need to find it.
Hindi mas matanda si mama. Ay, Pedicab nga. Naging frontman din siya ng Pedicab. ISIS! 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 Grabe ka sa ISIS. Ay talaga? Tunog pala sa ano yun, sa drum. Ayos ah. O ano? Tugstaks, tugstaks. O ano? Kaya pala yun yung first album ng Pedicab eh. Tugstakish. Tugstaks, tugstaks. O ano? Onomatopeya pala yun. Anyway. Grabe si Andrew. Ano yung kinilip niyo, sir? ISIS! ISIS. Grabe ka sa ISIS. Grabe ka sa Pedicab. Sa kanila din yung FX, di ba? Pedicab din yun. O ano? O sandwich. Yung FX. Ay hindi, sandwich yata yan, FX.
Behind the music of Old Gods of Asgard lurks a Finnish band called the Poets of the Fall, and they are good friends of mine, and we obviously started collaborating with poets already with Max Payne 2.
Okay. Parang gusto ko nila rin yung Max Payne. Mag Max Payne nga tayo, no? Pag may oras pa tayo for that. Hindi ko pa nalalaro yun, yung Max Payne, sa totoo lang. Although, nung early 2000, ay nako. Ayun yung mga panahon ng ano eh. Panahon ng mga, ano nga bang movie to? Yung si Neo. Matrix. Yan. Di ba, Matrix? Pauso sila ng ganon. Ang tawag doon, yung slow-mo na umiilag ng bullet, ganyan. Sa Max Payne, well, di ko alam kung sino nauna, no? Most probably baka halos sabay lang din sila. Sa Max Payne kasi, isa sa mga key feature niya nag-i-slow mo din. Kung sa Matrix, gumaganon. Sa Max Payne, dumadive na gano'n. Gumagano, dumadive. Nauso yung mga yan eh, no? Yung mga panahon na yon. Uso yung mga gano'n, yung slow mo, gumaganyan. Si Keanu Reeves. Tapos si Sam Lake naman yung dumadive. Diba?
Sam Lake?
Di ba nga mukha nga niya yun? Si Max Payne. Mukha ni Sam Lake yun eh. Grabe ka sa kabataan niya. Pag sinasaktan mo ako.
Barry, it's a take-it! Use the flare, Barry!
Oh, siya ka, bro.
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never mess with anyone.
Video game storytelling uses many different mediums, and music definitely is one. And at some point I started thinking about the idea that we would have a fictional band and we would custom create music that would be in-world, and with that we could have lyrics and themes that are part of the storytelling. And that's what Old Gods of Asgard is all about. We had multiple songs created by Poets of the Fall for the first game. We continued with that in Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and now in Control,
yeah.
We have done it again with Take Control.
Yeah, Take Control.
I feel this is a wonderful
Old God of the Asgard
direction, and I'm sure that in the future we will be looking into this as well. Other than that, licensing songs for Alan Wake was an important part of the episodic structure, finding fitting songs for end of episode moments, and I'm still very proud and very happy of the selection of songs that we have from David Bowie and Nick Cave and Poe, all greatly fitting into this experience.
So ang galing lang, nag-interject siya ng mga ibang artists, no? Kasi naintindihan din niya na yung music is part of the package, eh. Diba? When it comes to game. Kasi since multi-principle ang creation ng game, so marapat lang na pati yung sound o yung music is bigyan din ng importance.
This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Kaya kung mapapanood nyo guys yung mga preview ng Alan Wake 2, ay sabi ko sa inyo, pag hindi nanalo sa audio design yun, suntukan na lang. Sapa ka na lang. Pag hindi nanalo or hindi na nominee yun sa Game Awards for audio design, suntukan na lang. Dito pa nga lang eh, yung tipong pag nakatapak siya ng dark presence, magugulat ka eh. To be honest, nag-level up yung yung audio design dito sa remaster. Mas, I think nag-improve. Grabe maingay. Naingay na sa mga tugtog mo.
Grabe ka sa akin, Papa. Inaaway mo ako.
Yes, inaaway kita ngayon. Sa ngayon lang, pero mamaya hindi. Laplapin kita, be.
Hindi, Papa. Naaway mo ako.
Shit! Shit! Ay, pugi! Saan ang ko? Wala akong ilaw. Fudge. Oh, fuck. Sige, lumapit kayo mga alagad ni Osnay. Sige, lapit. Lapit! Alam na, di mo snipe! Shit. Ito na yung mga ano ko, sandata ko. What happened to you, Alan? Alan Wake. Ay, puke mo. Ako nga, matay ako, hayop. Uy! Grabe naman yun. Tamaan ka ba naman yan? Patay ka talaga eh. Ay! Kasi! Kasi flashlight niya. Bugo naman ito. Sir, where's your flashlight?
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Ay, nasa mines ka na. Ilaw lang. Ayan. Ay, naka-flashlight mo. And then. When Western developers do horror games like 50s,
I hope there'd still be a working
Grabe
generator
lang.
somewhere around here to power
Grabe
up the
naman si
old lights by the
Lorenzo.
gate.
Nasaan yung itlog natin? Ayan, thank you sa 50 stars. 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you! Thank you! Ang babait ninyo, thank you! Ay, grabe naman, sister. Oh, parang ano nga yan eh, sabi nga nila, this is their take on survival horror, no? Which is, siyempre, alam naman natin, ang nag-popularize nung ganong type of game was Resident Evil. Paborito ni Jemima. Ang galing nga eh. Gusto ko nga yung ganong ano, yung mga ganong take. Diba if remember before, parang ang nawala sa survival horror game is yung mga yung may ganito, yung may combat, puzzle, diba? Ang naging ano kasi ang naging meta kasi dati nung
I could
ano,
sense the movement in the
puro
woods
ano eh.
ahead. Facing the enemy
Habulan,
without a weapon was dangerous,
gulatan.
but I had no choice.
Kaya puro ganun eh. Habulan gahasa, mga ganun. Tapos gulat-gulat lang, mga ganyan, di ba? Maganda kung may palag. Oh, palag-palag tayo. Ganun yun. Kailangan pumalag para maganda ang laban. Diba, Claudie?
Yes, Papa, dapat may palag.
Oh. Buti pa si Claudie, alam niya ang importance ng combat sa survival horror.
Yes, Papa, palag.
Mapalag naman ako, be.
Hindi ka na palag, Papa.
Shit. Here they are. Putang ina naman eh. Syempre, 'di ba? Syempre, 'di ba? Putik. Nasaan yung weapon ko? Nasaan yung baril ko? Ang weird. Paano nawala?
Di ba nga nahulog ka?
Nahulog ba ako?
Di ba
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the
Kaya
enemy
nga,
without a
hindi
weapon was
kasama si
dangerous,
Barry,
but I had no
diba?
choice.
Nahulog ka eh.
Shit, short-term memory. Hindi ko na maalala.
Kaya ka nga nahiwalay kay Barry, di ba?
Paano siya nalaglag? Teka lang. Sasakyan.
Yan. Look, kakularo mo lang. Ano nakasulat dun?
Trust no one in the dark. Paano ko papalagay yung mga shit na yun?
Mag-toothbrush ka ha. Mag-toothbrush ka. Para mukha ka naligo. Takbo, ayan, generator.
Wala eh. Paano ko papalagan? Kahit gusto kong buksan yung generator, hindi ko naman maano. Uy! Puta.
Ayun, meron doon, no? Max ata. Takbo, takbo. Kasi ilaw. Pupunta ka na sa ilaw, di mo lagi na siya.
Hindi, syempre kinukuha ko na rin as much possible yung trophy po. Kinang ina naman.
Hindi mo makukuha. Ikaw
Yung
pa,
miss.
sign of aging na talaga.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Ang bigat na. Mag-toothbrush ka pa doon.
Uy! Putik! Uy! Uy! Come on! Oh, bitch. Where are you, bitch?
Kada lalabas ka, pupunta ata sila sa'yo.
Yan si Barry.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Sign of aging si Bobang.
Grabe ka sa aging.
Bobby, aging.
Aging miracle. Oy, palit natin ng heavy duty. Yes. Pati ba to part? Ay, dapat naka-pyramid. Dapat siya, no? Pyramid. Grabe sa pyramid. Uy, apat. Nice one. Sino ka nag-camp dito? Niwan lang. Campo Santo, ganun.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place.
Yan na si Thomas.
I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Ngayon lang ulit siya nagsalita since nung
I'd seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Trap nga ata to yung mga yan.
Crush niya. Good.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Okay. Ano to? The taken are filled with darkness. Parang paulit-ulit yung iba. Parang ano siya, reminder, no? Lagi siya nagre-remind na you should remember.
Ako yan. Refresh it last. Okay ka na? Meron dito space. Ginawa ko na yan. Wala ka na.
Uy, putak ti.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
The front door was locked.
Lagi may mapa ng ano, lugar dito, no? Grabe yung bear, oh. Sinabit lang. Yung usa. Ay, oso, usa. Diba yung usa? USA yun. Grabe sa USA. Yes. Mga Americans ngayon, mga woke. Ay, matulog. Laging wake.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's something bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Are you dead? Yes. Tagalog doon ng bear ay oso. Plural ng oso ay ay, grabe ka, sir. Kasi dalawa. Kaya plural. Diba? So, pag dalawa, os.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Ay, poke mo.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Grabe ka kay Danny. Yes, Clady. Ano ba yun? Hindi pa. Hindi pa kayo mag-aalis eh. Mamaya na, ha? Kumalma ka dyan.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, shock, kabral. May biniti na usa. Wawa naman yung usa. Mainit be. Okay lang sa'yo, Ben?
Yes, Papa, okay lang.
Okay lang sa'yo. Sa akin hindi okay.
Hindi, Papa, okay yan din sa'yo.
Hindi nga okay eh. Naintindihan mo ba ako, Claudie? Hindi mo ko naiintindihan, Claudie. Buwang loob ko. Dadalin ko sa eskwela. Kaya gusto ng bawon. Gusto mo ng bawon. Gusto mo ng ba? Grabe siya. Grabe ka sa buwan loob mo, Claudie. Bakit si Papa ba? Ay, taihan pala to. Ayun o, kita nyo yung taihan. May tissue paper, tapos upuan, di ba? Okay, sakay na tayo rito. Claudie, wag mong paglaruan yan, utang na loob. Parang awa mo.
Up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Is that a thermos? Yeah, it is. Let's take it. California, rescue me. Summertime. Ano ba yung Claudie? Mamaya na, be. Ah? Patapos na rin ata ito, episode 4. Maikli lang naman yung episode 4. Mia Claudine. Sakyan natin para mas pogi yung sakyan natin. Ay, puke! Parang napunta na tayo rito. Lodi naman eh. Nga lang guys ha. Blanco na nga to. Makulit eh.
Time to be funny soon. It's time to be funny soon. 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 It's time to be funny soon. Time to be funny soon.
Time to be panisu. Grabe ka sa... Kadi. Pwede ka utang na loob ah. Pag hindi mo dinede yan, lalaplapin kita, kaliwat kanan. Left and right. Okay, game. Going back, going back. Rifle tayo, mas maganda hunting rifle eh.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The sheriff's
Tatakot eh. Ah. Sana may trophy din dun, no? Sa mga pagbangga-bangga natin ng ano. Eh? Sabi off-road kanina. To. Kaya lang, titignan ko muna kung may ito. Patapos na rin pala to. Ito na yung end eh. Sa...
Mamatay pa yung editor niya.
Ewan. Yeah. Hindi naman kasi concrete yung fate nila eh. Kung ano nangyari sa ano. Okay. Okay. Hindi na ako kung meron pa. Yung may flashbang. Ay putang ina naman. Ba't kasi naka-default? Naka-default kasi ng ano eh. Ang problema eh kapag nakakuha ng bagong bala, ini-equip automatic kung saan yung ano. Gaya no, nagamit ko tuloy yung ano, flare. Paano nakakuha kasi tayo ng flare dun sa box eh. Pangit.
Tatlo ka pa namang flare.
Kahit na, syempre. Kino-conserve natin yan eh.
Kala ko ba gold?
Hindi naman ito eh. Alan Wake 2 yun eh. Yun yung mga design flow din ng game. Yung una.
Bago na, patapos na pala to.
Anong bago?
Baka yung napatapos na to.
Patapos na yung episode 4. Mahaba lang talaga yung kanina. I know, dyan
I'd
yung
known the
ending.
brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I
Ala,
saw the
tinimplahan mo
stage.
yung blue?
Oo.
Gagamitin yan bukas eh.
Eh, anak mo eh, kulit eh.
Ang dami
Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Wait lang ah, may trophy to eh. Dito na yan eh. Ito, sabi rito, during the stage battle at the end of episode 4, avoid entering a low health state. Screen turns black and white. Play it safe and stay in their lights activated by Barry. Watch the enemy from the sides. Use your weapon liberally to survive. If you're a low health, start the checkpoint before stepping into. If you start at low health, I thought I started by. Okay. Ibig sabihin, okay. Ito nila ito nakuha. Ito yung pa-farm. Okay, sige game. Kukuha natin yung trophy dito ah.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al!
Uy! Ano ba?
Throwing stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Boom! Assassino!
No! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
trying to kill us. That's the high point of my life? Really?
Children of the house of God! Shame! God damn it!
Uy, tama na.
Back in the game! Yes!
There you go! Ba't di ko nakuha yung ano? Yun, Child of the Elder God.
Awesome!
Yeah.
There are many dreamlike elements in Alan Wake. It is something that very much fascinates me in fiction that I like as well. And also what I really enjoy in stories is time travel, time loops. Now, as we progress with Alan Wake's story, we kind of have this mystical vision quest of him traveling back in time into that missing week when he was in Birdlake cabin writing the story of the manuscript.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Ay, may boss fight pa ata rito. Oh, parang may boss fight pa ata rito.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll shout all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm...
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job, what got you started? Ooh, is this one of your episodes?
In Night Springs.
Alam ko parang nagsulat din ata ng isang episode si Alan Wake sa Night Spring.
That's by someone else.
Yeah, at meron din siyang attachment dun eh.
Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Look, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Daddy! Ay, putang ina ka.
It's hard work.
I think we can make it through here, Al! Wait lang. Hindi ko rin sure eh. Siguro.
Sabi ko, 10 lang. Sabi mga 30 minutes lang. Diyan natin yung boss fight yung magkapatid.
Hindi. Ano to, yung parang truck?
Alam ko dyan yun eh, yung magkapatid na Thor at saka Odin.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Before lang kasi Tomas.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with your concerns and ongoing investigations. We'll talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out Jerry.
Kaya pala buhay pa din ako hanggang ngayon. Ay mga pre, tara na. Paghalik sa kapwa lalaki, nagpapataas ng buhay ayon sa pag-aaral. Holy shit, are you kidding me? Paglaplap daw sa lalaki, nakakahaba ng buhay. Hindi lang pala hihi ang hahaba ron. Pati rin pala buhay. Grabe siya sa hihi. So, ito yung bulldozer yung lalaban. Hindi, makapasok sa bahay nila. Oh. Valhalla. Grabe siya, ginawang Valhalla.
Indefinite na suspended yung zombie 100.
Bakit?
Hindi ko mo din alam eh.
Bakit suspended?
Tingnan ka natin.
Baka mababa rating. Zombie 100, yung bucket list. Eh, basahin ko na lang sa manga para... Mabilis sa manga eh. Anime, tagal eh.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. It looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this. Your lights are out.
Parang may
Guess
curse
we better check the
yung
fuse
team
box.
na zombie, no?
Bakit?
High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead.
I mean, what do you mean by curse?
Like, parang hindi, lahat ng zombie na anime walang tapos. Yun na lang. Even yung yung train, Iron Fortress.
Yung yung...
Hindi din tapos yun.
Ano yan? Yung Oo, yung samurai na nasa tren. Parang hindi tapos yung anime niya.
Parang mas okay yun.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that with the fuse box.
Ilang episode pa lang. Ano daw, production issue.
Anong production issue?
Kasi di ba na-delay sila?
Oh.
So, dahil na-delay sila, nagkaroon ng issue sa broadcasting.
Oh.
Siyempre, apektado yung live broadcasting kasi wala silang
Walang content.
Oo. So, ngayon, siguro
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on.
Kasi patong-patong.
Pili ko baka mababa ano niyan. Wait.
Hindi sa rating. Nasa production nga.
Baba rating niyan.
Kaya, wala pang binibigay na.
Kaya nga, ang baba rating.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought
Old
the Andersons
Gods.
were
Ano daw?
Yeah, I don't think they keep
Know
too
the
close
truth.
an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot.
Ano
so
nila
they
yung
can get wasted.
katotohanan.
kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Alam daw ng magkapatid ang katotohanan.
Yun nga, overwork na ay, yan sa orange. Yan.
Did you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady. from
Grabe
town.
sa reklamo. Reklamo saan?
Right. Must be.
Wala na ilaw. Okay, tapos na to.
Okay. We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I know. Sama ka sa akin. Stay put.
I'm sorry about that. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, you're like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Lasing lot. Ah, grabe sa zombie. Eh, ganun talaga. O, baba rating nun. Ganun yun. Alan Wake.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm
Ayun
coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Ito ang gamit nila sa Big Bang Theory.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Okay. Ayun guys, no? So that's episode 4. Stop the meaning of those. Grabe siya. Si Julia. Anyari na, sir. Wakas na sila.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up.
It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light. Hello.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my...
Okay guys, so let's end na. Yes, Buddy. Punta tayo dito sa kabila. Tingnan ko lang yung stat natin, no? Vehicles, 9. Alright. Indirect kills. Okay.
Tara na, lab.
1, 2, 3. Ay, nakuha ko lahat dito. Ay, hindi. May isa. Dalawa. May dalawa akong missing. Episode 2. Episode 3. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Aircraft tow tractor.
1, 2, 3. Tatlo. Siyempre wala pa to. Anyway, yun na naman guys, no? Tomorrow na lang ulit. Oh, depende na lang kung tomorrow makapaglaro tayo, no? Okay guys, thank you so much mga tumambay and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.